This is Chronicle on WCVB Channel 5.
John Christian, Harvard grad, turned bank robber.
He robbed 21 banks before getting caught by the FBI.
After 8.5 years in prison, he came out with a mission.
I decided I wanted to do this work probably within a month after going into prison.
The work? Keeping ex-cons on the straight and narrow. With training.
They're certified in Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint.
With jobs.
It's hard work, but if you work as a team, it's great work.
With understanding.
We're not necessarily a second chance program. We have to be a sixth, seventh chance if necessary.
And the work is getting noticed.
When I went and visited, I came out of it more excited than I was going in.
Prison Break, next on Chronicle.
For now, a trip out to the front lines in Lowell.
I chip away. Even if I get shut down once or twice, I still go knock on the doors, knock on the windows, and try to get them to the program.
The street team from UTEC, going door to door, street by street, to keep young offenders from ending up back in jail.
Any guys from the Billerica hit you up?
Based in Lowell, UTEC has a proven record of breaking the cycle of incarceration, employing a mix of work and education, as well as a dose of mad love.
This idea of contagious passion, right? We often say that when you walk in here for the first time, we want to make sure it feels like you won the lottery.
Greg Croteau heads up UTEC, based in a converted church in the heart of downtown Lowell. But the real work starts on the streets and in the prisons, which is where the street team will be tomorrow, picking up a young man at Billerica. After doing more than 2 years for armed robbery, he's about to get treated to his first non-prison meal in 25 months.
I've known Roger for a number of years, and this is a young man that's, been waiting for this, second, third, fourth chance. And I think a big part of UTEC is this idea of, we're not necessarily a second chance program. We have to be a sixth, seventh chance if necessary. There's always hope.
So UTEC, founded in 1999. It was founded as the United Teen Equality Center, founded actually by teens themselves as a safe haven from gang trouble.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, their color that they use is orange because it's one of the few non-gang related colors that they could have, which I had no idea.
Right.
So
a gang neutral color. Who knows?
Right.
There was such a thing. Up next, breakfast with the UTEC team. Plus, it's time for a change.
it's a big morning for Roger Roy. He's getting out of jail after more than 2 years.
It's an important time. Will he chart a new path or fall into his old ways? Luckily, reports Ted, he has a team waiting to get him off on the right foot.
Roger!
Greg.
It is Roger Roy's first morning as a free man after serving 25 months in the Middlesex House of Correction at Billerica for armed robbery. A team from UTEC is there to pick him up.
It's a blessing, man. I don't really got much people to help me out, look after me. So they're like my family right now, you know?
The UTEC street team will check Roy into a shelter, get him some clothes, and buy him his first non-prison meal in more than 2 years.
I'm starving just thinking about it.
His choice? A steak and cheese omelet at the Owl Diner in Lowell.
Fantastic, man.
UTEC, a nonprofit youth organization in Lowell, works with gang members and other youthful offenders, offering them a way off the street. First order of business, a job.
Go right on the floor. Don't even worry. With the blade, it'll rip right off.
Everyone at UTEC starts off with a few months at their mattress recycling facility.
It's hard work, but if you work as a team, it's great work.
Manny Sequeira tells us the goal isn't making a better bed shredder. The idea is to instill good work habits like timeliness and teamwork.
Most of our young people never had jobs before. So those soft skills that you might think other young people might have or should have, they don't.
Back at UTEC's home base in Lowell, every day begins with a call to arms. Eye of the Tiger, followed by a team-building exercise.
If you ever had a second chance.
Then it's off to work. In addition to mattress recycling, UTEC has a commercial kitchen and cafe and a woodworking shop.
People talk in terms of at-risk or high risk. Our young adults have proven risk factors.
Ed Frechette heads up the work programs, which he says are working. to reduce reincarceration rates.
In our population in Massachusetts, 52% of young adults who come out are back in within 2 years. Here, less than 3% are reconvicted.
I haven't been back to jail in almost 2 years, and it feels good. I'm almost done with probation next year.
After a year and a half behind bars for armed robbery, Jamel Bonisia is back on track. He's got a semester of college under his belt and an internship at Whole Foods, all courtesy UTEC.
I find love here. Fam is my second home, you know? Everybody will tell you that. Anybody, even if they've been here a week, they're like, yeah, it's my family.
Up next, call it the Whole Foods effect.
We hope that in the end that we will offer all of them positions.
This is where Boston turns. WCVB News Center 5 at 11.
The UTEC program aids ex-convicts with food and shelter, and they get help from local companies that provide internships and jobs.
And while UTEC works on helping inmates when they get out, others say more could be done to keep young people from going into jail in the first place.
He's in B-Pod. He's sentenced.
So Thursday, I'll go B-Pod and I'm going to
Ask him if he wants to come in.
For the UTEC street team, Jonathan Lund and Johnny Cheng, every day's a battle.
Yeah, what have you been up to?
Staying out of trouble.
Oh, yeah?
Looking healthy. Finally put some weight on, huh?
Trying to show young offenders there is a way out.
I think what keeps me going, man, is like just being able to see people change their lives.
A key to UTEC's success, guaranteed work. Opportunities that wouldn't be possible without the generosity of outside partners.
We've been donating as much wood as we possibly can to the program.
Kevin Barlow of Keever Willard, a hardwood wholesaler. In addition to supplying wood, his company is offering internships, and the cutting boards coming out of the UTEC workshop, the result of a collaboration with Whole Foods Markets.
And really, they exceeded our expectations. They're really, really beautiful.
Kimberly Rose tells us that Whole Foods Markets is also offering a mentorship program to UTEC members, like Jamel Bonisia.
We hope that in the end that we will offer all of them positions.
And you need to have passion. If you don't have passion, you're gonna fail at this work. Period, point blank. I do the work because I know what it feels like to be given up on, right?
Amazing story. Massachusetts actually boasts one of the lowest recidivism rates of any state in the country.
Still, the U.S. imprisons more people than any other country, so some critics say that's like saying we're the best of the worst.
And that is Chronicle for tonight. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Anthony Everett.
I'm JC Monahan. Have a great night and a great weekend. We're back here on Monday.